Welcome back, everybody, anybody, and possibly just myself. Today we are back with Subnautica, another Subnaut Sunday. We are trying to dive back into the game, see where we left off, and continue this walkthrough, talk-through, gameplay game guide. Thanks again for joining me. If you're watching the video, we're gonna see where today takes us. Nothing too special. Let's jump in. Alright, so we are back. Where in the hay did we leave off? We have our gear. We have in the way of... Ah, yes, I found some fuel analyzers and a sampling analyzer. My guess is, if I had to guess, I could scan these for some benefits. We are running low on food, so let's get that stuff right away. We now know how to make... Ah, yes, the radiation suit. Last time we left off, the ship that we landed on blew up in our face, causing radiation to, seep through the ocean below us, which is always what you want in your oceans. A little radiation, keep everything in check. So, today is focused on survival, obviously. But besides that, we are also on the hunt for, upgraded gear. We're gonna try and, I don't know, make something of ourselves here. We still need a repair tool, which means we still need sulfur. So, let's clear out this inventory. I'm gonna eat some of these delicious bladderfish that we made here. Nothing like eating something with bladder in the name. That's, it's high quality. Alright, I would like to, if I could, make this high-capacity O2 tank today. I think that would be also pretty huge. So, we are going to jump right into it. We are going to... Oh! We're diving down. It's always stressful when you first get in. Now, I've been experimenting with this game a little bit. Pretty much just like seeing what's what in it. One of the things I've learned is that the map is the same, so that's kind of a big comfort if you ever check this game out and then want to check it out some other time, or like play a new game. Your map is going to be the same, so you can find the same stuff in the same locations. That being said, I have tried another save file in this game, and my pod was about 10 meters in that direction. So it's interesting that it doesn't put you in the same spot, even though the map starts the exact same. It's identical. So that to me was very, very interesting. So we, like I said, are on the hunt for sulfur. I think I know where to find some. We just have to clear up some inventory space here. So I'm going to drop off these metal salvage that I have here. And, yeah, slowly and surely I am learning a lot about the game. We now know how to make a beacon. As much as I figured a blind playthrough would be enjoyable, I think it's also enjoyable when you're watching someone who actually knows what they're doing, knows what's going on. So I've obviously not dived in too much, literally. But I have explored some things, so I'm not just floundering around. I'm gonna keep bugging you with these ocean-based puns. Okay, so let's clear some space here. We'll drop off our metal salvage. I don't think we need that right now. Yeah. And also it helps, I've learned to be a little more comfortable underwater in this game. I mean, obviously in real life, I'm in water a lot, but in this game especially, it's a little nerve-wracking. And you kind of panic. You don't really know what you're doing. You swim around, not being efficient, I guess is the point I'm trying to get across. And so I think just exploring the game in another save file is gonna help me make the content more enjoyable to watch for sure. So yeah, anyway, back to whatever the hell I was doing. I think if I maybe drop these, I can scan them? Nope, definitely can't do that. We just have sample analyzers and fluid analyzers that are non-functional. Alright, so we're just going to drop those off back in the camp. Storage container contains all my storage. Delightful. We have a lot more metal salvage than I was hoping for, if I'm being honest. We now know how to make a beacon. That's cool, we can make one right now. Honestly, not a bad thing to have. I'm aware that the beacon leaves or sends out a little message if we read here. It says navigation aid maintains and broadcasts its position configurable name, so we can actually pinpoint locations around the map of interesting places that we like to see and come back to. So, ooh, that's what I was doing. Better to eat food or drink water? God, I don't know. I'm gonna take a little water. If I do start sniffling through this video, I do apologize. I'm gonna try and cut that out as much as possible. Allergy season has not yet left us, so we're still dealing with all that. What am I allergic to, you ask? Good question. Pollen, mostly. And I know this makes me a social pariah, but cats, so I don't have a good time with cats. And cat lovers hate me. But you know, maybe cat lovers hate a lot of people. Maybe I'm not the outlier there. Brilliant. These things are quite detrimental to my life, but let's take a look. We have our first cave sulfur. Awesome. Cave sulfur and quartz. What did I wanted to drop off materials, right? Okay, I've got a little bit of space we can manage. We have our first sulfur, you guys, so that is exciting. We can actually make the repair tool, start repairing our ship, and see what that does for us. Clear these boulders out so we don't have to get trapped down here. That's gonna be no good. Do you remember what did I need for the oxygen tank? I think I needed silver, right? I need silver for the oxygen tank. And I don't think there's any, you know, in the immediate vicinity. But we're gonna, you know, we'll take a look. We'll give it our college try. As if avoiding these things wasn't bad enough, I actually have to scan them, like, this game for real. They're sprinting at me. I'm sitting over here, I'm like, sit still! Get a little more sulfur, a little more quartz. And a whole fish. All of it. I'm not in love with my oxygen capacities. I think finding silver pronto might be a bigger priority than exploring this cave right now. It is my understanding that I find silver much like I find limestone, just in you know, little rocks and rock beds around. What in the hay? Oof, this looks deep and dense. I don't know if I'm into it. We have to, like, mark which way we've come from, for sure. Otherwise I'm gonna get more than lost in this place. Let's scan. That hurt a little bit. Hurt a little bit for sure. Oh, now I can scan this sulfur plant. Why couldn't I scan the last sulfur plant? So far we are okay. A-okay. Okay. Anything in here besides my impending doom? We gotta head back. We gotta head up. Damn, that's too close. Alright, what if we... I have to do something about this. I saw somewhere in this fabricator of mine some tools, namely, never mind, in the equipment. There we go. A floating air pump. Floating air device that pumps air into pipes acts as a starting point for a pipe chain. That sounds interesting because we can make 5 pipes and essentially, to my understanding, pump air from the surface down through those pipes down to me. I don't know if I'm just sucking on tubes down there, but I figure, you know, let's take a look and give it a try. We do have, very exciting, a full inventory. We didn't think it was possible, but evidently here we are. We can drink that. We can probably eat the nutrient block more than I'm going to just run through my resources. But I also want the inventory space, so we're going to take that. I can't imagine the next time I'm actually going to need a fire extinguisher. We can take, honestly, these floaters I've learned are not insanely helpful. If we take a look at their reading in this, don't make a see-through computer screen. It's not helpful unless the background behind it is clear. But we've got indigenous life forms in fauna. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's get a plain background. My God. The rabbit ray, shuttle bug. Have I not scanned these floaters? Oh, I must not have. I'll tell you what. Let's scan some of these floaters. I'll show you what they do. If I can. And honestly, I don't know if I'm, you know, showing anything new to anyone who hasn't, you know, checked out the game yet. It's been out for a few years. I'm just first getting my hands on it because it was free with PlayStation Plus. But if we take a look at these little guys, they get their namesake by their, you know, biological buoyancy actually causing things to float. They stick to surfaces and, I don't know, make them float. Any floating boulders that we see, they are attached to them. That's why. Okay, so we have more space. I want to clear out whatever's in here. There's some space from here. Take out the titanium. We cannot. Awesome. And I'm assuming, yep, we got another medkit made. That's honestly huge. I want to keep these videos streamlined for the most part, but I do feel like I'm going to find myself... Oh, yeah, see there's floaters over there. I do feel like I'm going to find myself a little spacey, at least for a while. And there we go. Oh, still not enough to lift this boulder. It's just going to take some getting used to actually make plans for each of my trips down here. We're going to keep the videos short, so we're not going to be able to accomplish too much, so I got to keep it, you know, digestible. Anyway, we're going to make a locker down here because it is way too hard to keep all of our materials just out and about, so we're actually going to make a couple lockers here. I think we've got titanium to spare. Alright, so we got 3 lockers. I think we're actually out of titanium. Now where to put them? I like this little shelf up here. We're gonna put them. I want to drop them right. Put them right on the sea floor down here. Beautiful. Ooh, like that. Okay. Let's open it up. Honestly, organization is next to godliness, as they say. Classic phrase. Don't fact check me. We have quartz, copper, and I'm trying to think of what's like next, you know, like what else we need to store. For now, I suppose we'll keep the silicone and sulfur up in our pod up here. Oh, actually, what am I doing? First things first. What the hey? We have a new tool to make. Naturally, I need that, that titanium I dropped down there. Awesome. I don't like that I put my lockers behind where I jump out of. That's how I will live. Also, who opens a locker from the back side? What is this? If I open it from this side. There we go. But then the words are backwards. Who does this? Why would this be a thing? Who's opening their lockers the exact wrong way? I suppose we have to keep our eyes out for bladderfish, as they are the only... There we go. The only fish that provides us with water, which we are running dangerously low on. There's one bladderfish. I think I see another bladderfish. Ooh, lots more bladderfish. If you bladder, they will come. Oh, I immediately lost them all. I think being less nervous... Honestly, this works in, you know, real-life diving situations, too. The less nervous you are, the less stressed, the better the experience and the more efficient you can be in all aspects of it. And I think that translates very well to this game. What doesn't translate very well is the speed with which I am diving and resurfacing. Thank God oxygen is the only element in play here, because if nitrogen was a factor, we'd be dead many times over. Like, we'd be toast by now. Our lungs would have, you know, gotten an embolism. We'd have, like, nitrogen making up 80% of our body by now. It's just, it's a recipe for disaster. If you ever go diving, do not swim down this fast. It's not an advocation for survival divers. You will die very quickly. Anyway, on that note, we're back up here and we got some water. Every downside has an upside. Alright, so I figure we probably can use all of these. There we go. And drink them. I find water to be the most annoying factor to keep track of, because it's, as of right now, it's only bladderfish that I can actually turn into usable water. Otherwise, I'm cooking fish and eating them, and it restores, like, you know, 3 to 8 H2O, which is not exactly handy. But if we take a look, there we go, ladies and gentlemen, we can make a repair tool. Let's start sprucing this place up a bit, shall we? Repair, 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 will do. Look at this, check this out. You guys.
Secondary systems online.
We are back up and running, my friends. Why is this power cell completely destroyed? We'll get that so we can get another, yeah, there we go, another medkit cooking. Repair the radio. Will do. Get music on this thing? I have 87 sound? That makes me feel very comforting. That makes me feel comforting? What did I just say?
Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Will do. So, you guys, we have completed our first step of today's video, getting sulfur and getting a repair tool. So, now that that is done and out of the way, tell you what, let's store some of our less needed materials here. We can put our titanium in the box that goes in. We can take our metal salvage out of here. We have flares. I don't know. Do I take a flare for safekeeping? I'm confused. I don't know what certain predators it's useful for distracting, so I feel like I would just waste them, I guess. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm more comfortable in the dark. What I've learned about this game, you know, most importantly, is that nothing's hunting me. I have to go seek out danger. And it's very comforting to know that I can hang out, you know, by my pod as much as I want without the threat of getting eaten by some thing, some floating giant that's just creeping up behind me. There we go. I was like, where did I leave my metal salvage? There we go. I will be the king of Trash Island by the end of this game, I swear to God. Ah. Dawn is coming. Man, this game is gorgeous. Alright, we'll tell you what, we now have to go get silver. I'm going to try my darndest to find some silver before we end this video today, so let's go take a look. Yeah, like I said, silver is found in things that are very similar to these limestone outcrops, but they are called sandstone. I don't know what to do with these creature eggs. I want to take them just out of curiosity. Ah. Advanced theories. Oh, not just sitting around here anymore. Scan. Damn. I think in order for me to, dive into these caves, I have to make that air pump. Maybe that'll be a problem for next week's video. So for right now, we are on the hunt. Scan. Oof. That was a big one. We got a lot of scanning out of it though, but that's why we make the first aid kits, ladies and gentlemen. Everything has a purpose. Lots of sulfur, I'm gonna have to make a new locker for that. I'm not identifying any sandstone as of yet. It is a little eerie down here. But, alas, we have an exit. Killer. Guys, I want to appreciate anyone who's stopping by and checking out these videos. I know they're, the sound's not perfect, the content's not crazy exciting, but we're learning, we're building, and I'm gonna, keep improving these videos, keep improving the quality of them as time goes on. And if you're checking me out now and you are into it and interested, I appreciate that very, very much. If anyone wants to, like this video and subscribe, feel free to do so. And if not, keep hanging out until the quality gets better. I don't blame you. But I just want to say thank you to anyone who is sticking with me and hanging out with us while we all learn together. Okay. That being said, back to business. We have a giant tube to go exploring in. There's one thing I'm a fanatic for. It's giant tubes. Ask everyone who knows me. Look at all this stuff. Look at all those chickens. Who doesn't love a big tube of resources? Just ample. I'll tell you what though, no silver yet. This game is so much to deal with. Honestly, I don't even remember what I wanted silver for. But that's okay. Let's finish tearing down this tube, devoiding it of all resources. Outlooks. Yep, there it is. I'm never gonna fucking scan these things. We are stockpiling resources, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be amazing. Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn! Don't want to hang out. Don't have the time. Ah, a gasopod. I think we've learned the hard way to not hang out with them ever. Don't chill with gasopods. Okay. This looks like the kind of entry point that would have good loot. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't find a single sandstone in this whole area. But we'll live and we'll keep looking. This might do it. Oh, a little more. Alright, you guys, this has been, I think, quite productive. I'm happy with it. We've got some very valuable resources. Let's go drop these things off and call it a day. Oh, but deeper caverns exist. And what do we find in the deeper caverns? Nothing.
Oxygen.
Man, did we just kill ourselves? Just checking out one deep cavern here. Shoot. Swim faster. One thing that oh, swim away. Oh my god. One thing that I keep forgetting that I have is this Jet Life, Jetstream. I don't know what to call this, but it makes me swim like 18 times faster, and I always forget that I have it. But that seems to be it for all this stuff, so I am... Oh my god, I didn't even get any oxygen while I was up there. Alright, we're back, everything's fine. I'm gonna go drop this stuff off, clear up our inventory, and we are gonna end this episode. Thank you all very, very much for joining me, of course, once again. I'm excited at the prospects of this game. You know, we have a lot of potential here. It's been played through before, but I've never seen it, so this is all new to me. So, if it's new to you, fantastic, feel free to join me, and if it's not new to you, I'm going to try and entertain you as much as I can while I fumble my way through this. So, let's drop off our trash pile, just add a little bit more to Trash Island. And drop off the rest of our loot. There's plenty of copper, that is good to see. I'll tell you what, we are going to take 4 of these titaniums because I do want to make another block for myself. Delightful. I want to name these whenever I get a chance again. And we have a full... Maybe I make another one for quartz as well. Son of a bee. Never safe. Gotta find silver so I can make that O2 tank. Let's finish making 2 of these. No music yet, no stations. That's alright. We're gonna keep searching the FM wave bands, and we're gonna find something worth listening to. Alright, let's pop these boys down here and wrap this up. There we go. Let's put the quartz, together. We'll put one locker there. Nice, beautiful for the quartz. And we've got one here. We're gonna make it like a ring of lockers. That's gonna be very exciting for me. I excite easily, if you haven't been able to tell. Let's drop these off, and that will do it for us today. Everyone watching at home, thank you very, very much for hanging out and sticking with Steve. We are going to be heading out of here for now, just as we have a radio beacon. Stick with me and check out the next video next week on our next Subnaut Sunday to find out what this radio message says. I'm excited. Alright, we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.